Welcome back to TFacts, your source for the latest and most fascinating news stories. Today, we have two intriguing stories that you won't want to miss. Let's dive in. First up, the Minnesota Vikings are making waves in the NFL with a major financial move. They've extended safety Theo Jackson's contract for 2 years, worth $12.6 million. But what does this mean for the team's veteran starters? Let's break down the implications of this surprising decision. And in the world of trivia and talent, it was a nail-biting episode of Jeopardy! As Matt Amodio faced off against tough competitors in the Invitational Tournament finals, with an unexpected twist and a dramatic Final Jeopardy, who came out on top? Stick around as we recap all the action from this thrilling game. The Minnesota Vikings are making headlines with a significant move in the NFL offseason. The team has officially extended the contract of safety Theo Jackson for an impressive 2 years, worth $12.6 million. This deal, reported by Tom Pelissero, marks the Vikings' first major financial decision of the offseason, stirring up discussions among fans and analysts alike. While Jackson may not be a household name among Viking supporters, the extension reflects the team's strategy as they navigate a challenging season ahead. With 8 key starters hitting free agency, including quarterback Sam Darnold, the Vikings are working diligently to reinforce their roster. Jackson has proven himself as a valuable asset on special teams, racking up 340 snaps in the 2024 season. However, there's more to this extension than just his special teams contributions. According to ESPN's Vikings reporter Kevin Seifert, this deal hints at Jackson's increased role in the team's defensive rotation for the upcoming season. It's important to note that both of the Vikings' starting safeties from last year, Cam Bynum and Harrison Smith, are entering the final year of their contracts. With Bynum heading into free agency soon and Smith considering retirement, Jackson's contract extension could serve as a strategic move to ensure continuity and depth in the defensive backfield. Despite his limited defensive playtime in the previous season, with only a couple of games surpassing 20% of defensive snaps, the Vikings clearly see potential in Jackson as a future starter. This decision might be paving the way for him to become a key player in the team's long-term plans, especially in a year where uncertainty looms over their veteran safeties. So, as the Vikings gear up for a transformative offseason, this contract extension hints at their vision for the team's defensive future. Can Theo Jackson rise to the occasion and secure a leading role in the Vikings' defense? Only time will tell. It was an exhilarating night on Jeopardy! As the pressure intensified during Game 2 of the Invitational Tournament finals. Contestant Matt Amodio, returning for his shot at the top prize, faced off against two formidable opponents, Roger Craig from Arlington, Virginia, and Juveria Zaheer from Whitby, Ontario, Canada. The episode kicked off with Zaheer quickly establishing herself as a competitor to watch, excelling in the Canadiana category and grabbing an early lead with $2,400. However, the stakes raised significantly when Amodio, known for his impressive track record and keen buzzer skills, began to assert his dominance. By the end of the first round, Matt led with $5,200, putting him ahead as the contestants navigated through a tight competition. The excitement carried into Double Jeopardy, where Amodio nearly doubled his score with swift answers. But it was Juveria who turned the tables when she correctly answered a daily double, wagering a massive $7,800. The clue, which asked about a city hosting an art show with ties to both Hong Kong and Miami Beach, led her to a correct response of "What is Basel?" This pushed her ahead with a whopping $15,600. As the game progressed, Craig was not far behind, clinching the second daily double in the round. Despite his struggle earlier, he rallied to end Double Jeopardy, with $9,400 putting himself in striking distance. Amodio was in solid second place with $13,600, while Zaheer held a narrow lead at $16,000. Then came the pivotal moment, Final Jeopardy. The clue revolved around British royalty, describing a 12th century figure who willingly faced punishment. Unfortunately for Craig and Amodio, both answered the clue incorrectly, wagering significant portions of their scores. Zaheer also took a gamble, but her answer was incorrect too. In the end, Amodio emerged victorious with a total of $11,199, clinching not just a win, but the overall title of the Jeopardy Invitational Tournament. He took home $150,000 and qualified for the upcoming Jeopardy! Masters, solidifying his reputation as a champion. Meanwhile, Craig and Zaheer left with $50,000 each, making it a night to remember for all participants. Join us as we follow along with more exciting moments from Jeopardy! And the road to the Jeopardy! Masters.